Right, well, good evening, morning, and good night, everybody, depending where you are in the world. My name's Bryn, and this is my very first YouTube video. I've actually been wanting to do this for a few years, but for some reason I just could never be bothered. So, this will be my first Black Ops 2 video. I just want to point out I've not actually played for a few days, so, if my gameplay is laughable, well, that's why. So I'm going to be using Prophet and Tempest. I'm just trying to go for the armor, different armor types at the moment. Just a quick rundown of my classes, as you can see. Various challenge-based classes. I'm just trying to max out camos and weapon levels. So I've got half assault rifles, half of SMGs. So we're going to be playing on. I think this next game is going to be Redwood. But yeah, I just want to thank a few people really. A couple of channels that I've watched for a long time. Thunder, I love his work. Drifter, does all the Black Ops in depth, Call of Duty in depth videos. It's really interesting style. Epic Name Bro and a German Spy, because I love the Dark Souls stuff. I love the playthroughs and the lore and the theory. So this channel is going to be covering, a lot of Black Ops and a lot of different games really. It's going to be, a lot of Call of Duty. Definitely going to be Dark Souls 3, which I'm really can't wait for that. So yeah, we've got some gameplay here on Redwood. Just running with XR2. I think I've maxed out the M8 camo wise. So I'm just trying to run this. This is always a nice spot for me. I never rush this spot because normally you get 3 or 4 people that rush up here, so you can just drop behind here and get a little bit of a head glitch going. But yeah, it didn't quite pull it off this time. So, as mentioned, I've not actually played in several days, so I do apologise if my gameplay is a bit, but it's just how it goes. I just had a quick game on Combine, but no, I finished like with 2 KD. It was horrific. So I don't know why. I don't know about you guys, but the inconsistency of my games. I mean, I had 2 weeks worth of gameplays. The little mini graph after the games, and I don't think I would blow a 10 KD. I had like 25 KD, 20 KDs, 18 KDs, and then you'll go up at same sort of lobbies with 0, 80 KD spuds, and they'll just kick your ass for some reason. I don't know why, but that shit always happens. I always get called a camper for some reason. So to tell everyone to go and watch the replays, I said, well, the Call of Duty Vault, I think it stores about your last 300 games, and no one ever does. And I can't believe that killed me. I'm sure I hit those headshots. Yeah, I did. I hit those headshots, but 25 assists, which I think is more frustrating when you get a 50 assist. Or I think did they do 75 assists on this game? When you literally should have killed the guy, but you didn't. So yeah, with little things like that, I usually swap over a weapon if I feel like connection's not going to warrant that sort of gameplay where you're hitting those shots and for some reason you just can't get the kill. I'm sure you guys have experienced it though. There's some gameplays where you literally scroll through all your assault rifles and all your SMGs set up in your class, and nothing seems to work. So, God knows what. I don't know. Man, I really hated this Tempest at the start of the game. As soon as I started using it, I just charge up time and I just used to miss all my shots. But actually, I quite enjoy it here. Like I said, I'm just doing challenges for the camos and weapon attack, max out the weapon prestige. But yeah, surprise, surprise. I do watch a lot of Call of Duty. MLG stuff. I'm a big Optic fan. I know, Optic fanboy. Actually, it's Optic manboy, so get it right, fellas and ladies. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I like Optic. I just think over years the players have just been particularly entertaining. Man, I wish I'd have been recording my gameplays since this game came out, because I would literally play solo 99% of the time. Sometimes I jump on with my brother, but usually what happens is I'll have to fight to drag my team. I'll drag them to winning line, to finish line, and usually what'll happen is I'll be on top at leaderboard, The other one that's going positive, I mean, like he's quickly 6KD at the moment, and everyone else on team will go negative. And I always run a black cell launcher. I don't understand why people don't take out UAVs like that. I had a gamer kill confirmed about a week and a half ago. I know I did all right, but I was playing with randoms again, and man, there were people going like 0 and 25, and the enemy team called in I think 26 or 27 UAVs and counters. I literally spent the entire game taking stuff out. Not one other person would, and I don't understand why teammates don't take UAVs out. Like, you take a couple of those out, so, two of those, 150 points. You've got a kill and a half there. You can get your score streaks off those. I'm constantly the only one ever taking it out, and I just don't get it. There's a real problem with Talon here. I don't know about you guys, but this Talon, I think it needs an AI buff, because look at this thing. I get them, and they literally get me one kill, and then stuff like this, it just... I'm not even in that building, it just gets trapped on a wall. So it spent 40 seconds down there. So by the time I'm running back up, it's about to vanish. So yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, back to the Optic boys. Yeah, Scumpy and Nade Shot. I don't know, I've just always been entertained by those guys. I remember the first time I ever saw Skunk with his yo 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 intro, and I was like, oh my god, I just cringed. I thought, yep, another American. I like, damn, this is harsh, man. Like, but yeah, it's just I guess the Americans don't realise that they're a little bit extreme, but their culture, is used to it. So for us, they're always like overhyped and stuff. Yeah, this is a weird bit here. I missed some shots with Tempest, or do I get some shots? I could get a couple of shots. And I think coming up, I'm sure I was smashing these two guys with Man of War, and I don't think I was missing them, but if I were, yeah, I missed this guy. And then, well, yeah, look, that were a lot. That must have been about 10, 15 rounds I was putting down range. I know there were 3 guys there, and I was slightly damaged, but still, I should have got... That should have been a double, and that other guy should have finished me off, but I don't know. Anyway, first Call of Duty video. I know it's probably a bit crappy at the moment. I'm actually used to presenting. I've been a university lecturer, and I've got several degrees in design, and so I'm used to presenting and putting together complex lectures and projections. But I bought the Elgato the other day, and of course it didn't work on my old Mac. My old iMac Duo Core is like 10 years old or something, so I ended up buying one of the new 3 GHz Duo Core i5, which is awesome. So it's like an 8 core basically. It's two quad cores. So yeah, this is my first of what I hope will be many videos. So I've got to have a go at editing and just cropping down the videos until I can get some, Final Cut Studio and Final Cut Pro, whatever the latest version is. Get back into using that. It's been a while. I should be able to start making some decent content. But yeah, this will be one of many Call of Duty videos, probably including plenty of Rage videos as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the first one. Not an amazing gameplay, 4KD. I think only one on my game that went positive, but it's been a pleasure, guys, and I'll catch you next time. And cheers.